with a view to ascertain whether Max moving to Mercedes.
Okay, guys, welcome to Formula One news. A fascinating day. Rumours started to emerge yesterday that Max Verstappen and Toto Wolff were set to spend some time away in Sardinia before the Belgian Grand Prix. I'm sure totally unrelated to the negotiations we believe are currently ongoing between those two parties. Turns out today,
what if one vacation could change the course of Formula One history? A private jet, a super yacht, and two power players meeting in secret, Max Verstappen's next move might already be in motion. It all started with a simple detail. Public flight data showed Verstappen's private jet taking off from Nice and landing in Sardinia. Not long after, eagle-eyed fans noticed that Toto Wolff's super yacht was docked nearby. Its GPS traceable in the same shimmering waters. Coincidence? Ralf Schumacher doesn't think so. He hinted that the timing was too perfect, suggesting that the two might have met for an informal yet strategic conversation. They'll probably have a coffee, he said, but what's really brewing might be far more significant. Toto Wolff has already confirmed talks with Verstappen about a potential future at Mercedes, while he's publicly downplayed any immediate switch, pointing to contractual obligations that tie Verstappen to Red Bull until 2028. He hasn't hidden his admiration for the Dutch star. Wolff is known for playing the long game, and with Mercedes preparing for a major resurgence under the 2026 regulations, the timing couldn't be more calculated.
How likely is it that Max Verstappen will be a Mercedes driver at some point soon?
I think when you look at the situation we have with Kimi and George, we have a perfect lineup that we very much enjoy, that we believe is the future. But at the same time, and there is a four-time world champion that needs to decide what he's going to do in the future, and that is just, as a team principal, you need to see where that is going. But I think I give it a very little probability that this is going to happen.
Whatever, or just for next year?
Well, I don't know what's going to be in 3 or 5 years. That's why you need to look at, what is it that should be considered on the long term.
And let's not ignore Verstappen's performance clause. His contract includes a rumored exit option if Red Bull's performance dips below a certain threshold, possibly tied to his standings around the Hungarian Grand Prix. As of now, Red Bull is facing unprecedented internal chaos following the recent and dramatic ousting of Christian Horner. The team's leadership has been shaken, their future direction uncertain. All of this creates a perfect storm, one that Verstappen might be eager to escape. The Sardinia sighting adds a juicy twist to this already explosive narrative. Two of F1's biggest figures, both incredibly media-savvy, end up vacationing in the exact same secluded location at the exact same time. Fans and pundits alike see right through it. The theory goes that a secret meeting, maybe even a formal sit-down on that yacht, took place away from the cameras and media scrutiny. After all, in F1, big decisions are often made behind closed doors and on open seas. Even more compelling is the domino effect this move could trigger. George Russell's contract with Mercedes expires soon, and while he's shown promise, the chance to bring in a triple world champion like Verstappen might be too tempting to resist. Mercedes also has young star Andrea Kimi Antonelli waiting in the wings, potentially offering them a versatile lineup strategy if Verstappen comes aboard. Adding to the intrigue is the broader context of F1's shifting power dynamics. Mercedes is banking on their 2026 car and engine package designed under the new regulations to return them to the top. Verstappen, always focused on winning, might see this as his next chapter. If he believes Red Bull's internal issues are irreversible, Mercedes presents a clean slate, a fresh challenge, and a new era of dominance. Meanwhile, Red Bull is in damage control mode. Christian Horner's exit wasn't just a managerial shakeup, it sent shockwaves through the entire organization. Rumors suggest that Verstappen's camp may have played a role, or, at the very least, used the opportunity to reevaluate their position within the team. Ralf Schumacher has noted that Verstappen appears emotionally strained, possibly even disillusioned with the environment at Red Bull. That's a dangerous sentiment for any team to ignore.
As the news has broken this morning, Christian Horner is to leave Red Bull with immediate effect.
As for timing, insiders predict that Verstappen will make his decision by the summer break. The Belgian and Hungarian Grand Prix are right around the corner, and both races could serve as key indicators for Red Bull's trajectory. If Verstappen underperforms or senses further instability, expect negotiations with Mercedes to accelerate. Fans are already bracing for impact. Social media has erupted with speculation, memes, and flight map screenshots. Every move Verstappen makes is under scrutiny, from his holiday destinations to who he's seen speaking with in the paddock. The Sardinia meeting might not be officially confirmed, but in the world of F1, perception often drives reality. What makes this story so compelling is that it combines everything we love about Formula One: the drama, the politics, the mind games, and of course, the raw ambition of its biggest stars. Verstappen isn't just racing for titles, he's crafting a legacy. And a move to Mercedes, especially if it brings more championships under a different banner, would cement him as one of the greatest to ever do it. Toto Wolff, for his part, is orchestrating this narrative like a chess grandmaster. By keeping discussions unofficial and low-key, he maintains plausible deniability while planting seeds of doubt within Red Bull. It's psychological warfare at its finest. If he can convince Verstappen that the grass is greener in Brackley, it would be one of the most seismic driver moves in modern F1 history. The timing couldn't be more perfect. With the sport entering a new technical era in 2026, all the top teams are repositioning. Driver market movement is expected to be fierce, and Mercedes needs a marquee name to lead their next chapter. Verstappen fits that bill perfectly. He's fast, ruthless, and already proven. If the Sardinia meeting was indeed more than just a vacation overlap, then history might look back on it as the beginning of a new F1 dynasty. There's also a psychological element at play. Verstappen has conquered nearly everything with Red Bull: 3 championships, countless wins, and global superstardom. But greatness often breeds restlessness. Does he want to become a one-team legend like Hamilton at Mercedes? Or is he seeking new mountains to climb, new rivals to silence, and a new legacy to forge? One thing is clear: the F1 world is watching. Every statement, every sighting, every coded message is being dissected in real time. The Sardinia saga might not yield immediate announcements, but it's already shifted the narrative. Red Bull is on edge, Mercedes is poised, and Verstappen holds all the cards. So what happens next? We wait. We watch the upcoming races, scrutinize the standings, and they just might carry him straight into a silver arrow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into F1's latest power play, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more high-stakes racing drama, and let us know in the comments, do you think Max Verstappen is heading to Mercedes in 2026?